This video is on proteins and fat in various food types, and also how somebody can get weight loss using those proteins and various foods. So at the beginning I have to introduce about protein digestion here. So when somebody take protein, it's a big chain of amino acids. These small bubble-like things are the amino acids here to show. And then in the stomach, it's break into bigger parts, and then and the small intestine, especially in the jejunum, that is small bowel, is in the upper part is called jejunum, and the duodenum, after the stomach it is duodenum, and then duodenum continue as jejunum. So they at that area it's changed, convert to amino acids, smallest particles of the protein, and that's the one available for absorption from the intestine. Amino acid is the one that can absorb from the intestine. That is basically about protein and protein digestion. And then next we should know how much protein we need. So in this graph it shows dietary protein intake and muscle growth, and it is found after about 1.6 gram per kilogram per day. There is no much of a muscle mass gain from dietary protein intake. So here is the amount that we think it is enough, 1.6 gram per kilogram body weight per day, and it's enough protein for us to take. That is the daily value. So then we can go into more details here, and this is what is important, because this is what showing how somebody can get weight loss, control obesity, reduce weight with different proteins. This is shown here. High protein is the dark blue, and low protein is this one. Low protein means 1.2 gram per kilogram body weight and less, around 1.2 gram. The high protein means 1.6 to 2.2 gram per kilogram body weight per day. So both low protein and high protein with fat and carbohydrate restriction, so people get weight loss. So, and the important thing is they are here, and when we get the high protein, that the weight loss is there, but there is less reduction of muscle mass. Lean body mass is muscles and bone. There is less reduction of muscles and bone mass, because it's mainly muscles. We know it's mainly muscles. When we reduce our body weight, we need not to reduce our muscle mass. It's very important. We don't want to get our bones too weak. We don't want to get our muscles too weak. So here is the one. So when we have high protein, we can see how much the body mass is maintained while there is reduction in weight. That is this one. And here this shows when we take high protein, there is a significant reduction in fat mass, and here there is a low reduction in fat mass. with low protein. So that's the significant difference. That's what is asterisk mark. So now we have some knowledge now. We can, when we try to reduce our body weight, then what we have to do is, our message is, we should take high protein diet. High protein diet with calorie restriction. Calorie restriction is reducing fat and carbohydrate intake, daily intake. And by that way, we can keep our important muscles and bone mass, skeletal muscle mass, and reduce more of our fat mass. So this we can done with one other thing, that it is important. When we are taking protein, it is not going to use to muscles or bones unless there is a message from muscles, it need more and more protein. So when we take protein from our diet, that protein is going to utilize to muscles. It's only about 10%. Still that 10% is going to take by signals from the muscles. So that signal is coming if we do exercises. If we do exercises only, those protein is going to use. That means there should be a protein demand, amino acid demand from muscles. So in some exceptional cases, some rare cases, that if we have body infection or something, then there's high protein intake demand, but more protein is going to lose. There is a negative nitrogen balance. There is some extra thing, but our main message is here, we need this protein. And other one is this high protein here, it is done with casein, that is about whey protein. This is experiment done with whey protein, not with other protein from muscles. So there are some other studies done to elaborate more about this one. So we take this different type of proteins from casein, from milk. Casein is from milk, cow's milk and goat milk, everywhere. And then soy milk and codfish, beef, chicken, pork. So we see here that when we take proteins from different food types, and we get fat mass increase with pork, there's no much of a fat mass increase with caseins, even with soy. This casein is very important here. So we will go to other slides to show how is the muscle mass. Here, see, the casein can increase the muscle mass in comparison to pork and chicken and beef. So the soy also coming very close, soy protein coming very close, but this is processed soy. Because by processing this soy protein has removed anti-nutrients within soy. If you get raw soy, it has anti-nutrients. Its protein bioavailability is very much low, maybe about 40%, 30% of the protein. But in this processed protein from soy can improve the bioavailability of protein within that. We can reduce that the anti-nutrients, and in such a way they remove the anti-nutrients and improve the protein product. It is the different soy here, so it is processed protein. So we can see that casein can increase. That is our goal. That is our goal. We see that. That's our goal. We want to increase our lean body mass, and we don't want to get fat. That's what it is showing here. So lean body mass and less fat here. Okay. Then we will see the compare here. It is much clear now. Both of those above two previous two graphs I got into one. So this shows casein, that is milk protein, is going to reduce fat mass gram with high protein, high fat diet, and here the lean mass is more with casein and soy protein rather than having pork or beef. So then by that way we can think, if we want to reduce our weight, we have to do one thing, several things. That we have to decide which protein we have to take. We already decided we have to take high protein, otherwise we are going to get we are going to get weak body with weak muscles, weak bones. And also with protein, our satiety, our satisfaction with food is maintained. We don't want to get frequent meals. If we have high protein levels in the blood, then we don't feel like we have to take more and more foods. That is, appetite is maintained at a lower level. We are satisfied with foods, and we are not motivated to take food frequently. So when there is high protein, that's one important thing with protein. And in addition, this protein is going to maintain our body mass while reducing the fat mass. So that's why I am emphasizing again and again, because this is what we are trying to do. And this way, another important message here is, if we want to get lean mass increase while reducing fat mass, it is important for us to do exercises while we reducing carbohydrate and fat diet. And then with exercises we have to take high protein diet, and this thing. And it is known that the protein diet we have to take after exercises, about 15 minutes later, not that late as 2 hours, maybe 15. And also it is found that we are taking protein meal, if it is divided between about 4 hours interval, it is much better rather than taking 2 protein meals or 1 protein meal. If it divided into 3 or 4 protein meals, it is much better. And the other important things, when we are taking proteins from plants, we should think of antinutrients. Those antinutrients can reduce the protein quality a lot, protein digestibility a lot. So that's what at the beginning I showed this one. These amino acids, they are essential amino acids, 11 essential amino acids. Those all essential amino acids we should have some amount. If any of the essential amino acids is low, then all of the other amino acids are going to waste. All of the other amino acids are going to waste. So this plant protein has that problem. Some of the amino acids are low. The milk is the best. It has all the essential amino acids into optimum level. 100% of those required essential amino acids are there. Plant protein has that problem. In addition, they have problem of antinutrients. Probably the reduction in amino acid may be effect of antinutrients. Antinutrients bind to these amino acids and prevent its absorption from the gut. There are ways to reduce amino acids. One is that what I showed here, that so here is the fermentation, germination, and thermal treatment, sterilization, canning. They all reduce the antinutrients while maintaining the protein level, protein quality. Maybe small reduction, but it is more beneficial in overall because it's reducing most of these antinutrients. You have to think those one. So thank you very much. That's the message here.